Today I'm going to be trying out Tim Hortons for the very first time. I've been wanting to try it for the longest of all times, but finally getting to try it here in Canada. They do have it in Korea, but it's not my zone, and I wanted to get it in the country where it originated. Now, Tim's, aka Timmy's, is basically like the Canadian version of Greg's, which is kind of like the UK version of Dunkin', maybe. But it's, you go in there, you get some coffee, a quick, pick-me-up, quick sweet treat, or a full-on savory snack or dish. I mean, we got chili over here. We got a bunch of stuff. Let me unbox all this stuff or unbag this stuff, and I'll show you a closer look. We got two drinks. Let me just start off with these. One hot, one cold. We got the OG iced cap over here, and we have what I think is a double-double. At least I tried to get a double-double, but I have questions about that I'll get into here in a second. And then we got some donuts. We got the Timbits 10-pack. These are just like little donut holes or whatever. Munchkins, I think they call them at Dunkin'. And we also have a sour cream glazed and an apple fritter donut. I've never had one of these at any place before, so looking forward to that. We also have a breakfast wrap. This is a farmer's wrap, I believe. Sausage, looking really good. All this food is looking really pretty freaking good. I can't even lie right now. And we also have, I think this is a maple bacon cheddar croissant. This is actually a buy one get one, so I haven't made me another one, but I'll take it. Like I said, chili. I haven't looked at this yet. Looking pretty decent. We got some chili. They gave me this bread to go along with it. And a couple other things from the lunch dinner menu along with the chili. We have this is a turkey bacon club sandwich and a Crables roast beef sandwich. I can't wait to get into it. I guess I'm just gonna go down the line and try everything one at a time. So I will give you a little bit of a closer view. This is the maple bacon cheddar croissant. Decent looking bacon. We got an egg on there. We got croissants and cheese. A little bit flat, but nothing wrong with that going in. Love that. Mighty fine. You can taste some of that maple in there, some of that maple flavor. It's just solid, man. It's hard to get good breakfast sandwiches where I live. And yeah, I do live in Korea, but I am American, There's some guy, every time I do a video, they always call me out. I'm like, you're not American? Well, whatever. But yeah, over in Korea where I do live, they don't really have many options for good breakfast sandwiches. The croissant is so buttery, flaky. It's just very nice. Very nice. Let's get into the other breakfast. Well, this is the other breakfast kind of hot item here. This is the farmer's wrap. I'll take a few bites of it and then show you the inside, I guess. Timmy's. Yo. That's really good. There's sausage in there, there's cheese, egg, and a hash brown all wrapped up, and there's some kind of sauce in there, which I can't really identify, but it's perfect. It's a perfect match. Got some kind of kick to it, I'm not really sure. I could eat like 5 of those right now. By the way, all this food, including this extra croissant sandwich, including the priority delivery fees on top of the other delivery fees on top of the, I give 20% tips, which is, that's normal, right? I don't know, how much do you tip to delivery drivers? Is it 20? Anyway, all of that included came out to $60. You might be thinking that's a lot, but for me, I'm thinking that's a pretty good deal, especially over here in Toronto. Sour cream glazed. Already it's crumbly. I love the texture of these things. This reminds me of like Halloween for some reason. Almost has like a candy corn little flavor to it. But none of that bogus candy corn little mealy texture. That's that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. Actually, I'm gonna follow that up with a sip of the double double. So, yeah, I don't know if this is a truly authentic double double because the place that I ordered from didn't actually have the double double on the menu. But I'm pretty sure what it is. It's an Americano with double shot of cream and 2 sugars, hence double double. But since I didn't have it on the menu, I just got myself a small Americano and then I added 2 creams and 2 sugars. But what I'm wondering is if I had gotten the large and added 2 creams and 2 sugars, would that still be a double double? Or is this more concentrated than it should be? I'm not sure. Usually I drink straight up Americano with nothing in it. So this could be quite shocking and sweet, but let's find out. Oh, this tastes like the coffee that I first started drinking when I first got into coffee when I was probably 15. Just put creamer, sugar, and don't get me wrong, it's freaking good. Like, I ain't no coffee snob. I love black coffee, and I love coffee like this. I don't drink it usually because it's just more sugar than necessary, but it tastes good, and you can't deny it. Well, I'm sure some people would deny it and say, whatever, I don't care. Apple fritter donut. See, I don't even know what this is. Is there like stuff inside, like apple filling inside? I don't know, but it's very sticky. It's got that stickiness to it, sticky icky, if you will. By the way, walking around the streets out here, all I can smell is sticky icky in the air. It's pretty wild, but going in. Yeah. So that's what an apple fritter donut is. God, wow. Filled with little apple pieces, looks like some cinnamon in there, and yeah, that's pretty fire, can't lie. Y'all know I don't even mess with sweet foods that much. It's like a mini handheld apple pie type of vibe. And you know I gotta follow that up with the second drink here, the original iced cap. This should be pretty OG, although I wasn't sure. There's a bunch of options that I had to select, either cream or 2% skim. I don't know, I went with 2%. It looks very frothy, and it looks pretty dang good. Oh, the heck. Well, it's not just, it's like icy. Didn't expect that. They didn't give me a straw, so that I assumed I could just go in. But it's kind of like a slushy. I had no idea what this was, but it's like a slushy coffee slushy type of deal. I wish I had a straw. I think that's probably how you're supposed to consume it, but you know, at least they didn't mess up my order like Greg's every single time. And they did give me utensils as well, a spoon and a knife, but no straw. But that's all right. I don't think I can really get the full effect of this unless I mix it up. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know this was going to be like this. That's tasty. It should be good on a hot day. It's getting. Yesterday was pretty warm over here. It's not that. It's pretty cold today. So, on a day like today, I'm picking a double double. On a warmer day like yesterday, I'm probably picking this. All right, and last but not least, when it comes to the donuts, are these little Timbits. Looks like we have 3 or 4 different options. We got chocolate, there's some ones with sprinkles, and then a plain one, and then another plain one. I think these are actually different. This one's lighter in color, more of a glazed, and this is just like a what do you call just like a plain dough donut? I'm gonna start with the plain dough donut or Timbit. Solid. People sleep on it. I think people have forgotten about just like no frills donuts with like nothing on them, no glaze. I used to, yeah, it takes me back to back in the day. That's what I would get. Anyway, glazed. Way more fancy, schmancy. I'll be honest, Timbits, so far, I'm not like getting my mind blown as I have with some of this other food. They kind of just taste like donut holes, you know? Oh, hold on. That chocolate one hit different though. That chocolate one hit very different. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I have to take that back, retract that statement, but here's the sprinkle one. Oh yeah, that one's hitting different too. You hear that? Wow. Yeah. So the glazed, honestly, I would say is like mid. But the chocolate one, the sprinkle one, and even the plain cake donut, maybe that's the word I was looking for. Those hit, and then, yeah, wow. I feel like a cop. All right. Next, we're getting into like lunch territory here. Turkey bacon club sandwich. Yo, that's some nice looking bacon. That's what I'm talking about, Tim. Come on, man. Let's go. Looks like I'm hoping for some crisp. I'm thinking there actually might be some crisp up on that bacon, but we also have what appears to be, yeah, several slices of turkey. I'm guessing turkey breast, decent amount. Tomatoes, lettuce, there is mayo on top as well, and this is toasted. The question is, where that cheese at? Is there no cheese on this? There might have been an option that I left unchecked on accident. I'm pretty sure I would never do that though, but whatever. Super solid. I love that. You can't get stuff like this in Korea either. You can get donuts, but like breakfast sandwiches and just kind of a solid, no frills lunch sandwich. They're hard to come by. Like deli sections, you go to the grocery store, they ain't got no deli section for deli meats. Yeah, this is. This is just super solid. It works perfectly. I love the lettuce, actually, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of times if you get a sandwich in Korea, they'll put iceberg on it or something like it's stupid amount of iceberg, which has no flavor. Got some texture. This actually has some flavor. I don't know if they're using romaine or what. But you can actually taste the lettuce on there. You can taste, it's a very simple sandwich, but you can taste each component. It's basically like a BLT with turkey slices. I would have liked to see cheese. Did I mess up on that? Maybe I did. Maybe it's my bad, but still, even without the cheese, I would have liked to see some sharp cheddar, but even without it, still mighty fine. Let's get into our next sandwich here. The old Crables roast beef, which I did not expect something like this to be on the menu, but that's pretty good looking meat. And underneath, I don't even know. I mean, if we got cheese and maybe I want to say like crispy onions, but I'm not really sure. Little fried crispy onions. Low key. Low key, really looking forward to this. I know what this needs. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of potential, but it needs a dipping sauce. I'm talking like some jus, you know? It's not the most moist sandwich I've ever had. It's not necessarily dry, but yeah, I mean, I could go for a dip, a quick dip. And you know what? I actually might have to dip this into this chili here in a minute. But everything else is solid. That's some damn fine meat on that. That's really solid, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. Tim Hortons, so far, I'm very impressed. Color me impressed, y'all. All right, last but not least, you got this chili here with the complimentary bread. I do specifically remember having to add cheese to this one, so that's what you see on top there. But I remember I saw someone on Reddit saying that don't sleep on the chili, it's actually not that bad. So I decided to snag it. And then the fact that they're giving you that free bread on the side, like that could be a decent little lunch right there, you know, on the go. The only other like fast food place I've had chili at is Wendy's way back in the day. So we'll try to revive those memories and do a little comparison. Wow. All right, here's what I'll tell you from memory. And my memory sucks, all right? It's terrible. Really bad. But for certain specific useless things, it's incredibly amazing. But I feel like the chili that I remember from Wendy's, and I'm talking, this was, 15 years ago, last time I had it, it was more fast foody, and this taste has a little bit more of a home style feel. This is chunky. There's pinto beans, there's good chunks of meat in here, tomatoes. The only thing is like the cheese kind of just like, yeah, it could have been like shredded cheese. If they did shredded cheese, it would have melted in better. It almost does taste like a chili that you would find not from like a quick fast food cheap spot. It's almost got the home style. No, let me tell you what, man. I honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't know Tim Hortons had stuff like this. Like, I assume they have donuts and breakfast sandwiches, breakfast wraps, stuff like that. But some of these sandwiches and the chili, and there's more stuff that they had that I just couldn't fit on this table. They had a new pizza that I kind of wanted to try. They had some other stuff, but yeah, can't fit it on this damn small table. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to double back though at some point. I feel like this is really good to me. Surprisingly good, surprisingly affordable. It came quick. They don't mess around with deliveries over here. At least Timmy's, they don't. I remember waiting for like hours for Greg's. Same delivery app. Here, 10, 15 minutes. That's not bad. Wow. All right. I'm decently full, but we're gonna sample one of everything, or I'm gonna try to at least one more time. This is still solid. When I eat this again, when I'm more full, like first bite of the day, oh, that's gonna hit. Eating it for the second bite, or after already being a little bit full, the maple on there, I had to get something maple, you know? But if you could ask me if I want a breakfast sandwich to have some sweetness or no sweetness, like, do I want a McGriddle from McDonald's or like a sausage egg McMuffin? I'm picking the sausage egg McMuffin over the McGriddle. So, yeah, still solid though. And I know a lot of people love stuff like this, so if you do, then this would be right up your alley. I think I prefer this one when it comes to the breakfast items. Well, so solid, so smart with the throwing the hash brown in there. I love Tim Hortons. I think, and I'm not just saying this, man. This is just right up my alley. And what I'm trying to figure out while eating and filming this video is, do I have to compare this to Greg's at the end of this video? Am I gonna have to declare a winner? I don't know if I can. I mean, they're different entities, you know what I mean? This almost reminds me of a Yum Yum from Greg's in some type of way. Yeah. This sandwich, I think I could eat this sandwich for the rest of my life for lunch every day, forever. Add cheese. Bacon's still a little bit crispy. Oh my God. Love that. We gotta do the chili dip for the roast beef. Yeah, the chili flavor does take over when you dip it like that. It's not bad. But I just want more of like a jus. Au jus. I think that would really take this to the next level. But that being said, yeah, I still like it a lot. It's just not as juicy as other roast beef sandwiches I've had in the past. But the roast beef, let me tell you what, if you just look at it, compared to like the roast beef from what I remember the roast beef looked like at Arby's, this roast beef just looks better. So there's that. And it's probably, you know, might be better quality. Not sure. I think, you know what, I think I am gonna save these little Timbits for my wife. And this coffee. Oh. Been recording for quite a while now. Hopefully my phone can handle it. I still kind of want to eat some of this stuff though. All right, since we did get 2 for 1, we have a whole another fresh one. I'm gonna kill this. So my wife can still try it. And yeah, you know, I kind of want to kill this too. So, yeah, Greg's. So Greg's, obviously, they got the sausage roll. They got all those bakes, pasties, which they don't really have stuff like that over here. Dunkin's, I'm just gonna go ahead and say both are better than Dunkin'. And maybe not even close. Sorry if you like Dunkin'. I don't mind Dunkin'. I just think these are like next notch up for sure. Maybe 2 notches. Honestly, I was getting my mind prepared to come into this video and saying Greg's is better, but after trying everything, I don't know if I can say that. This has some stuff that I'm more used to as more of like an American, I guess. You know, when I tried Greg's, I remember my title was like American tries Greg's for the first time. There's some foods that wasn't really even like a bean bake, you know, bean and cheese bake or something. Like I don't even know what that is. All this stuff, I guess I am kind of somewhat used to. So yeah, I would say Greg's was just more of a shocking experience for me. But if I could only pick one for the rest of my life, I'd have to try a couple more things on a completely unfair test. Completely unfair. Oh, god dang. I think I'm gonna have to pick. Oh shit. My camera's overheated or something. Like I said, I've been recording for a long time. I don't know when it cut off, but I'm just gonna have to go finish off this video. I gotta skate out of here, but mighty fine food. Loved it, everything. There's nothing that I didn't like, and for the price, mighty fine. Tim Hortons gets my stamp of approval. Mighty fine approval. All right, thanks for watching this one. Try out Tim Hortons. I'll catch you in this video. Peace. No affiliation with Tim Hortons, obviously. But you know what? I also love like their logo. Putting the maple leaf in there. Right in there. I think, what is it called? Vexillology or something? I sound like an idiot right now, but this like the study of flags, you know? I'm not really into it, but I do have a very just kind of opinion on certain flags. I think Canada has a very solid flag. I think America does as well, and South Korea does as well. I'm probably biased toward those, but I think Canada has a really cool flag. Japan, it's kind of similar in some ways. And there's other ones that I like, but the ones that I don't like are just like 3 colors. Like you just have horizontal or vertical 3 different colors. Like those are bogus. So shout out to the Canadian flag. All right. Yeah. I'm losing it.